Welcome to another edition of Down to the Wire, again on a very cold day. It's May long weekend. I don't know about this, Alberta. What do you think? You're from Manitoba, though.
Yeah, it never fails. It always rains on long weekends, for sure.
We got Phil Giesbrecht here. We talked to him last year a little bit, and at that point, I don't think you were married. I don't think you had a dog. A lot of stuff's happening. So you're married, you got the dog. What about a minivan? Because when you got a minivan, I'm going to say you're going to have a kid.
Oh, absolutely. That's the next stepping stone into our lives here coming up. But for right now, we're just enjoying first year being married and everything. So far, we'll just take it step by step.
Yes, she will. Mother Nature will make that happen anyway. Phil, you're having a good meet, so I don't think you went away anywhere this winter. You were up at Jerry Houdon's farm, I assume, training and that. Got off to a real good start. I wouldn't say you have a powerhouse stable, but you did very well with them. Was that a leg up for you?
Yeah, for sure, because February was so cold and all that kind of stuff, and for us to start out the way that we did, I can't complain. Like you said, we don't have real powerhouse horses, but they're making some money here right now. I can't complain, and catch drives have been pretty good so far. But other than that, no, I cannot complain so far.
Let's talk a little bit about your gray mare. What's her name?
Simply Awesome is her name, yeah.
So you got her probably off the for sale board, or she ended up from Ontario anyway?
Yeah, she come from Ontario, or Ralph Voden from Manitoba. I knew him since I was a young fella, and I never had a horse with him, but he said, I got a gray mare for you, and I said, well, I never really had a gray horse before, so we'll give her a shot. She's been a bit of a project, but so far, she's been getting better and better. Last week she was a little bit stale, but that's okay.
I wouldn't mind talking about that. So in mares in particular, so they're not machines, you don't push a button, horses in general, but probably mares more so than anything. And it is springtime. They've got different thoughts on their minds too. So she raced very good for 2 starts before her last one. And I guess they call it horsing or whatever you want to call it in the horsey world. But that plays in a factor, and you just got to go with the flow. And it's sometimes tough to explain for the betting public too, but that's part of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. They got their own schedules too sometimes, and it was pretty hot there the other day. She was right by the door, type of thing. She kind of washed herself out. She was just one of those things. And when I got on the track, I said, "Geez, I don't know how this is going to pan out for me." But that's just the way horse racing goes. Same thing in any kind of sport. You're not feeling well, or you're a little banged up or something like that, and you're trying to do the best you can. But it's just sometimes not in your deck of cards there that day.
Well, and she is for a 5,000 claimer too, and she's not expensive, so that also means that there's likely a reason why she's in there. That you allude a little bit to catch drives. You got some nice catch drives for Rod Starkowski, who always has a pretty powerful stable. How did that all happen? Some of the horses you hadn't driven last year, the one colt's a new colt that's come out of the barn, out of the woodwork this year, must be pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's Outlaw Guns Ablazing. He never raced last year as a 2-year-old, so I really wasn't expecting a whole lot. But Rod does such a good job with them, getting them prepped, ready to go. He's a very, very professional athlete. He does everything right. So too bad I got to choose those 2 in there. But Jerry, I said to Rod, I said, Jerry's going to do a great job with them. I said, you just can't. You can't say enough about the guy for racing colts and stuff like that. So, and then the other colt, Crackle and Burn. Well, he's a pretty powerful animal. Like last year, in the super final, I think I get them. If I don't get 3, around here, this last turn here, third over, is almost at the kiss of death, because you got to go and you can't make up that ground. But he almost got Paul Davies' colt last year, and then in the first stake race, he really impressed me. I come first over with him and shot up the backside, and never even asked him to go yet until getting to this turn. He just keeps on changing gears. I can't complain. Rod does a fantastic job. And me and him has some good luck so far, and hopefully it just keeps on going.
Yeah, and that's Rod Starkowski. So if you want to come out here in February when it's -40, Rod will be out there working. There's no stop to him, and it shows in his horses. They're all mostly well-mannered and just a treat to work around, I'm sure. What do you think about Century Mile? So it's got to be exciting. I know the racetrack itself will be a mile. It's different for driving style and that, but also just the stability of racing for young people like yourself.
Well, it's huge because I just bought a house in Fort Saskatchewan,
Okay.
and that's about maybe 45 minutes from the racetrack. So it'd be kind of nice to go home and sleep in your own bed for a change, and just exciting to have a new facility. The Century's done nothing but good things for us so far. You just can't complain about stuff like that. But I hope everything goes according to plan, and we have a long career here doing what we do and what I love doing. Hopefully everything keeps on going well.
It certainly looks good, and again, I keep saying I don't get paid by Century to say things, but they are a company that cares very much about horse racing. They put pressure on the race office to get full races, not to cancel any races, and they expect a lot from the horsemen. It's now time for you to promote yourself, your industry, and go out to the community and any appearances that you can, and I know you do that.
Yeah, I think a lot of charity stuff, and getting some young people out here. We gotta get the young people out here because it's really hard because everyone can just stay at home and gamble at home, and it's a great thing for us is that we still got animals that we take care of every day, and I hope people realize how well we take care of our animals, and just have a positive impact on the communities that we are racing at.
Well, it's such a big spin-off. I did a barn tour this week, and the people, you bring them back here, and if you're just standing out there watching the races, you don't know the whole industry that's back here and the passion that's back here, and that's the number one thing. And just by your voice, you can tell it is so much passion. I would certainly like to wish you all the best of luck here. It's been great working with you at Century Downs. I'm sure Century Mile will be a lot of fun, and good luck to you, your family, and your horses.
All right, thanks, guys.